Welcome back, viewers. You're watching The Savera and I'm Shefali. The Supreme Court today directed the Union government to consider a formal representation seeking permission to travel to Yemen to facilitate negotiations aimed at saving Indian nurse Nimisha Priya from execution. The bench, comprising Justices Vikram Nath and Sandeep Mehta, was hearing a petition filed by the Save Nimisha Priya International Action Council, a citizens group supporting Priya's case. The group urged the court to instruct the Ministry of External Affairs to use diplomatic channels and take proactive steps to prevent her execution in Yemen, where she has been sentenced to death for the alleged murder of Yemeni national Talai Abu Mahdi in 2017. Senior advocate R. Basant, representing the petitioners group, acknowledged that the July 16 execution has been temporarily stayed. However, he stressed that immediate action was required to initiate negotiations with the victim's family, including offering blood money, a form of financial compensation allowed under Islamic law in certain death penalty cases. Since Yemen is currently a high-risk zone under international travel restrictions, Basant requested that the centre relax the travel ban to allow 2 to 3 representatives from the active council and a religious scholar from Kerala to enter the country for humanitarian negotiations. The Supreme Court, while refraining from issue a blind judicial order, advised the petitioner to make a formal representative to the centre, specifically to the MEA, to seek necessary permission for travel and negotiation. India's Attorney General K. Venkataramani, who represented during the hearing, emphasized that the sensitivity of the situation. He noted that while the government was providing ongoing support, it could not commit to participating directly in negotiations with the victim's family, stating, "We don't want something counterproductive. We want this woman to come out safely." Now, this is what they said. The court posted the next hearing for August 14, allowing time for the representative to be submitted and reviewed. Meanwhile, the deceased victim's brother, Abdullah Fatih Mehndi, issued a stern statement reaffirming that no forgiveness would be offered in the matter and insisted that Nimisha Priya must be executed for her crime. The Ministry of External Affairs also addressed the issue publicly, speaking during a press briefing. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said the Indian government was exploring every possible avenue to assist in the case. He said, "This is a very sensitive matter. We have provided legal assistance, appointed a local lawyer, and arranged a regular counsellor visit for the family. We are also in touch with local authorities and some friendly government to render all possible support." Nimisha Priya, age 57 years old, mother's Prima Kumari, has been in the forefront of efforts to save her daughter. Now, she had previously travelled to Sana'a, Yemen's capital, in a desperate bid to negotiate with the victim's family for a pardon, and has received the backing of NRIs and humanitarian groups forming the Save Nimisha Priya International Action Council. As the legal and diplomatic complexities continue to unfold, activists and supporters are now pinning their hopes at the centre's approval for the humanitarian legislation to travel to Yemen and plead for a last-minute reprieve. Listen to the lawyer, what he has to say on this take.
Nimisha Priya case was listed as item number 29 before Honorable Court number 3. But morning, Learned Attorney General mentioned the matter at 10:30 before the court number before Justice Vikram Nath. And he was making a request. He made a request that like the matter should be accommodated for a 3 weeks time, as there is already a stay in the execution of Ms. Nimisha Priya. So from the petitioner side, we have made a request to the Honorable Supreme Court that we are intent to send a delegation to Yemen for the further negotiations. We means the petitioner organization, the representatives of petitioner organization, as well as the representatives of this Kantapuram Abu Bakr Musliar, who is leading the blood money negotiations in Yemen. Two representatives from the petitioner organization and two representatives from the Marcus of Honorable Kantapuram Abu Bakar Musliar. And today, then the court agreed to that our submission, and court directed the union government, the government of India, to consider our request. So the court directed us to make a representation before the honorable before the Union of India, and when we are making a request, the government of India has to consider that positively. आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में निमिषा प्रिया केस में सुनवाई हो गई और लेनेड अटॉर्नी जनरल ने आज एक 3 वीक्स का अकोमोडेशन के लिए टाइम मांग रहा था। फिर हमने ये रिक्वेस्ट दिया है, अभी ये रिक्वेस्ट कोर्ट के सामने रखा है कि एक डेलीगेशन भेजने के लिए अभी 6 मेंबर का डेलीगेशन के लिए हमने कोर्ट को बोला है। 2 मेंबर्स फ्रॉम द पिटिशनर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन निमिषा प्रिया इंटरनेशनल एक्शन काउंसिल, 2 मेंबर्स फ्रॉम मरकज ऑफ दिस कांतापुरम अबू बकर मुस्लियार, एंड 2 मेंबर्स फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। और इसमें और ये डेलीगेशन जाके उधर ब्लड मनी नेगोशिएशन फैमिली के साथ करने के लिए हम सोच रहे हैं। फिर कोर्ट ने ये डायरेक्शन दिया है हमें सरकार को अप्रोच करने के लिए, और अभी यमन जाने के लिए ट्रैवल बैन है और सरकार को अप्रोच करने के लिए कोर्ट ने डायरेक्शन दिया है। जब हम ये ऐसे एप्लीकेशन सरकार के पास रखेंगे, वो पॉजिटिवली कंसिडर करने के लिए आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने गवर्नमेंट को डायरेक्शन दिया है। Subhash Chandran, KR. The Nimisha Priya case was listed